to Mind Over Number, and Happy New Year! Or whatever time you are watching this reading. As I clear my space here, of course, let's give all the thanks to the Divine Mother, Father God for helping me interpret these messages in the way they are meant to be received. So those in negative orientation, okay, not serving the highest good, are not welcome here. Thank you. Now, this specific reading is going to be a little bit different. This is going to be a New Year's reading to help you get an idea of what potential upcoming energies could be influencing your energy, your blockages, and what we can expect towards this next cycle. This is going to be a Life Path 1 reading. So if you don't know how to calculate your life path number, just add the single or double digit of your birth month to the single or double digit of your birth year. Single double digit of your birth month to the single or double digit of your birthday, and add that to your reduced birth year. Okay. If you want specific instructions, you can look at my last karmic number video or my how-to video, as we make sure we keep all those numbers in their compound energy. As if you reduce the single digits of your birth year, that results in a compound number, and your birth month and your birthday are already in a single or double digit form. If you ever want a full numerology reading from me, or tarot reading, or want to know more about all my other services, you can check out the description box below the video. Your life path is what you came here to learn. Okay, it's also important when it comes to your choices in career. So if you are the life path 1, you are very independent. Okay, you are very original. Okay, you're innovative. Okay, you are the beginning of everything, right? But don't let your ego get in the way, ones. Careers that suit you are entrepreneurship, management, creative fields, pioneering roles, as the strengths of one are their ability to be natural leaders and take that initiative, as they're able to work very independently and think of these new creative ideas, which inspires others to take action, and they're very motivated to achieve their goals. So the ones will struggle sometimes with self-doubt in their abilities. Sometimes it could be lonely being on the path of 1, as they struggle sometimes with working with others and come across as a bit domineering or stubborn. All right, that is the energy of 1. So let's go ahead, because I'm ready. So let's get set. And let's go with your New Year reading. Okay. We rolled a 2. So 2 is the number of cooperation, partnerships, okay, mediation, 2 things coming together. The number 2 could be significant. The second month or second day of a month. Let's get 2 cubes out of my Zodiac bag to help give you confirmation. Always take what resonates for you, leave what does not. Don't make any situation fit. But if it does, we call that a synchronicity. Because God is way too great for coincidences. All right, so ones. No specific zodiacs coming out here, but we do have air energy. We also have the lion and the twins. So you could be a twin dealing with a twin. Take that how it resonates. We have air as an element is all about communication and movement, right? It is also representative of the mind, our intellect. So with this lion, we could be gaining up some sort of courage or getting ready to take some sort of courageous action when it comes to communication. We have the twins, which is an energy that's about, being between 2 places, 2 thoughts, 2 trains of mind. It's also about partnerships, so that matches that 2 energy that came out. So let's see here. What is going to be the general message for my Life Path 1's New Year's read? I'm going to use my Wisdom of the Wildlings Oracle to get us started here. Alright. Energy for the new year for once. Remember the Woobi. Okay. Something about our childhood. Okay. Remembering our innocence. Okay, that is a Woobi. We also have a 36 on the card. So the number 36 could be significant. The age 36. The 9th day or the 9th month as well. Life Path 9. 9 is the number of completion, right? Closing out cycles, gaining all that knowledge and experience in order to share what it is that we learned with others. 6 is the number of service. We have 3, which is about expansion, growth, and creativity. So let's look at the book to see what the message is. 36. Remember the Woobi. Remember that blanket you had as a child? The one that comforted you with its mere touch, or the special stuffed animal or toy that connected you to your own ease? That feeling is the Woobi, and it is the center of your belonging. It is the center of the universe. Forget about the practical adult world for a while. Embrace the Woobi. The books, films, poems, music, and nature that puts you back in touch with your own nature, inspiring you to remember who you really are beyond your own circumstances. That is what's calling you right now. Answer: The Little Prince taught us that which is essential is invisible to the eye. Close your eyes to see. Tell reality to bite it. When you're ready to deal with it again, it'll be waiting for you. You'll always find proof of what you seek, so stop looking at all the ways you don't fit in. Refuse to take account of what displeases or hurts or frustrates you. Spend this time falling in love with all the ways you belong to the planet and to your sacred, gorgeous heart. All right, so this year for one seems to be about, forget about adulting right now, okay? Get back in touch with your creativity, okay, your inner child, as they call it, right? The things that inspired us to choose a path, to choose a career, to choose our friends, right? And whatever we see in our physical world isn't always the whole truth. So it's important to remember that what you see isn't always what you get, right? Because there's so much hidden underneath the surface of what we see. So it's important not to take things for face value. Yes. Yes, so remember the Woobi. Koala could be significant. Gonna get the tarot and clarify with my Rebel deck And then get one final I am card. Get yourself in order. Order. Alright, so first we're going to look at how your life path is going to influence your year. Now we got a King of Cups reverse. Now this energy could be an adult figure who is a water sign, or older masculine energy who is a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But for this holding on to our energy, it seems because of that, inflexible energy that ones can sometimes embody, this is causing us to want to retreat, right? The King of Cups reverse is someone who's not being vulnerable. They're being, emotionally manipulative at times, and they can lack the emotional maturity to be kind, be compassionate, be loyal. So it's important to note our strengths and our weaknesses when it comes to our life path. And how that is being influenced is this King of Cups energy, right? Our inability to be vulnerable, to be open, to be expressive, to allow ourselves room to connect with others. Your personal year, the theme for the entire year, we have this Ace of Cups falling out reverse. And it's more withdrawn energy. Upright, it's a new opportunity, a new emotional manifestation being brought forth, but it's blocked creativity right now. Our emotions aren't balanced. We could be feeling drained as well when it comes to our spirits and what we want to do. And so the theme of the year is going to be surrounding our blocked emotions, right? Our inability to manifest perhaps relationships, or even our inner desires, as that is cup energy, right? Water energy is our emotions. Now, how these two are going to play off each other, we have this Chariot reverse. Okay. This is very reckless energy. The Chariot sometimes could be seen as a car. Okay, with it coming out reverse. Okay, that's a car wreck. Okay, that's something that we could have prevented from happening if we were paying more attention and setting the intention to be more careful. And so it seems the energy for this year is going to be focused on our ability to be vulnerable and express ourselves and our creativity. And because of this lack of intuition here, our stubbornness at times with working with others, this is what's creating this Chariot reverse energy. Okay, it's a lot of negativity, it's a lot of confusion, it's a lot of trying to force our way into a situation, but love is not achieved by force, because love already is. It's nothing that we have to be or do. We just have to live authentically in order to have that unstoppable movement forward to get this Chariot upright. Now, the main blockage for the year for my wands. We have Judgment coming out reverse. This is indecisiveness. This is, feeling judged with it coming out reverse. Judging ourselves, judging others, instead of just observing the situation, accepting it for what it is. This is doubt, blame, and our abilities to awaken to our truth. This is not forgiving ourselves. This is not forgiving others. This is constantly pointing the finger at, him, her, and not taking accountability for our action, our role that we played in situations. What's going to help support us? Well, we have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords could be an older male who's an air sign, okay? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may want to have to reach out to an older air sign figure. But if that's not the case, what's going to support us is speaking and saying our truth. Okay, that is King of Swords energy. The King of Swords is very structured, okay? They're very disciplined. They're willing to cut through the lies and deception and be very precise with their information because they stand for truth and justice. And so what's going to support us is being more structured, right? Being more disciplined, being able to speak and say our truth with mental clarity. That is King of Swords energy. And after going through all these lessons towards the end of the year, what's going to be waiting one? The Star. Okay. The Star is very healing energy. It is healing energy. It's also about recognition and appreciation for your efforts and a job well done, right? The Star is also Aquarius, but it's about inspiration, it's creativity, it's a lot of opportunities, right? If you are the Star, okay, you got a lot of eyes on you, okay, a lot of people, a lot of interactions, a lot of gifts and rewards being brought forth towards the end of the year if we overcome these obstacles, which is going to be done by us acknowledging our blocked emotions. Trying to control situations because we don't have control over ourselves first. And oftentimes we don't have control over certain areas of our life. We can try to, micromanage certain people or things just to have some form of stability, but it's really a false sense of security. And that could lead to people feeling, suppressed by your presence because you're not taking accountability for how you present yourself to the world. Now let's get some oracle messages out here for you. King of Cups reverse. Message for the King of Cups reverse. Well, you got take a effing trip. Okay? Now you may need to travel towards an older water sign male figure, but it's like to get out of this manipulative, almost intolerant, energy of feeling abused and victimized. It's like we need to really take a trip. On the other side, it says go see some ish, do new things, and talk to people cooler than you. Because if we find that we're surrounded by people who don't really get us, we need to go find the people who truly do. This Ace of Cups reverse. Believe what you see. Face reality. Or live in effing la la land. Okay, choose bravely. Right? That's part of that. Remember the Woobi I was speaking about, right? What you see physically isn't always truth. But at times, if someone is showing you something over and over and over again, you do have to trust and believe that. And so you have to face the reality of the situation. And be ready to take that courageous action to leave behind these people, places, and things that don't truly serve our highest good. Because then we're not living on our full potential. We're blocking ourselves by not facing the reality of situations. All right. Now this combined energy. We have spend your time on someone worth it. Don't waste it on ridiculousness. Stop texting, stop stalking, stop checking on that person. Just effing stop, okay? Falling on the tree reverse. Okay, that's no movement forward, right? If someone's showing you they're not interested, then show them no interest. Spend your time and energy on situations worth your energy. And because you know your worth, you know your value, you know what you deserve as a person, that you deserve to be loved, not to be blocking it off because someone is choosing to be closed off themselves. It's time to spend time on yourself because you are worth it. Now we got, now is not the effing time. Flipping out reverse on this judgment. Whatever you are thinking about, don't do it. Okay? Now this is what's blocking us right now. Falling over here. Right, whatever we're thinking about doing, whatever we're wanting to attempt to do, we're not doing that. It seems like because of this doubt brought on by this judgment reverse. This self-doubt, this self-restraint, these limiting beliefs, these negative thought patterns, these ideas of what we think is worth, and worth isn't always physical, right? Worth comes within yourself. Because what you value isn't always going to be what other people see valuable. And what you deem valuable is going to differ person to person. You know, someone may hold value to a penny, and someone else may see that penny as only being worth 1 cent. But in certain circles, depending on that penny could be worth $1,000. And someone won't know it because they see the penny as not holding a certain value. You are given too many F's. Falling on the King of Swords. Okay, give 0. Give no F's. Okay, sometimes you gotta be blunt. Sometimes you gotta just say what you mean and mean what you say. Okay, that is King of Swords energy. And so what's gonna support us right now is meaning what you say. And putting the action behind your words so that you don't come off hypocritical, right? But if we're constantly giving or not investing ourselves in the right way, we're then overgiving. When we do at times need to retreat and give 0 F's. Okay, that is King of Swords. Final card here. They broke your heart, but it came out a little crooked here. Okay, and the other side says F them. We got this star. Okay, the star is about healing. Okay, it's about showing yourself out to the world, because going through, you know, pain and grief is often how we find our divinity. It's how we find our truth. You know, all the greats of the world had to overcome challenges, had to overcome obstacles, had to go through strife, conflicts, you know, partnerships, breakups, you know, marriages, divorces. You know, nobody has had a so-called perfect experience, because you're not here to have perfect experiences. All those experiences were perfect, but because we viewed them in a certain perspective, it can feel imperfect at times. But yet the master has failed more times than the beginner has ever tried. So it's through these failures, it's through these perceptive ideals of what is bad, you know, what's negative, what isn't serving us, that we truly find ourselves and our purpose. You know, when you're a kid, you're not thinking that, you know, oh, I'll never learn how to walk. You know, I'll never learn how to talk. Okay, when a kid falls down, they get right back up, because, you know, they see and know that it's possible to do, and they only do it or learn how to do it by continuously doing it. You know, they're not encumbered by this doubt and disbelief that others have brought to them over time. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of healing needed towards this year, about facing ourselves, about what is really blocking us, what's stopping us from experiencing creativity, what's stopping us from, you know, showing and having the love that we truly desire here. As we could be lamenting a bit about past situations and people that did hurt us. But now that we know what we don't want, it's now easier to see what we do. One final message here for my ones for the New Year reading. am open. Okay. We have a 14 on the card. That's also a 5, and 5 is the number of change, right? It's about adaptability. The 4 is about getting structured, right? Having discipline. 1 is about independence. So there's a need to get more ordered in our individuality in order to produce the change that we want to see. The 14th could be significance, or the 5th month, the 5th day of any month, Life Path 5. Okay, vulnerability is my strength, not my weakness. My openness attracts those who are beneficial to my highest good. When I lean into my feelings, I am honoring my truth. When I communicate my feelings in a loving way, I'm speaking my truth. I am open, and that's what all this energy is about. It's about vulnerability. Because being able to express your opinions and emotions in a way that's not going to hurt others, but you know it's true for yourself, so you're not going to be fearful or doubting what it is that you're feeling, and you're able to speak and express yourself in a way that others can understand you, not in a demeaning way that's going to make other people feel less than with themselves, because that's how you're feeling about yourself. It's about communicating in a loving way, because when you are speaking from a place of love and authenticity, then people are going to have to accept that. And then you have to accept that and forgive others on the way to you reaching your highest potential. I am open. This is the final message I got for you right now, ones. All right, if this reading doesn't resonate right now, always check back later, okay? And as always, if it does not, I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you for joining me, and I love you.